I'll go ahead and throw yours in, cool. Should be ready on 6 or 8. I've got this shit here. What up, what up? Who we got? We got Mr. Corey, Justin Mick. Oh, then Mr. Josh up in here rolling in 55s. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all ready to dump some plastic, Josh? What are you doing today, Josh? Anything good? Give me some color info, Josh. I need recipes. What up, Mr. Eric Van Duven? Mudbug? No, Mudbug, we on time. We always late. That just means we on time. On schedule. Keeping everybody on their toes. We need to slow down, kid. Slow down. You got what, Josh? I didn't get mine yet. You not shipping to the house, Josh? I must have not been here. You can up why? You only give triple because I ain't got triple? I see how it is, Josh. Josh, I would tell you how to make a white worm. I would seriously share that info with you. Awesome, Corey. Nice work. Alright, if y'all new, don't forget, make sure you like and follow our Facebook. That's where you're going to get all the updates and notifications on our sales. We do most of our sales from Facebook. Website, jarcustomlures.com. It's usually empty, but you can go get apparel there and stickers. And my son's throwing a red light on me because he thinks it's funny. What about DW? Alright, we got plastic heating. Let's show off while we wait. We will do, try to finish out our core shots tonight on Fire Tiger. What about Brittany? Awesome, Brian. Appreciate you. What's up, Brett? Mr. Matthew. Alright, we're going to zoom in right quick. Y'all bear with us. Let me help Coop. You get it? Look at that kid. Look at that kid. Alright, if you have not thrown Fire Tiger core shot, you're missing out. That's all I'll say is you're missing out. Fire Tiger core shot is freaking hot. I love this color. It does produce great fish. But we got some of this we're just going to finish throwing down on. Now, I took it upon myself to try the Fire Tiger core shot, not changing nothing. I got you, Brian. Shoe. It's all good. What up, Mr. Brian Walter? What's up, Michael Smith? What up, Mr. Frank? Alright, so I took the core shot, didn't change anything in it. And I went ahead and I dumped it in the tiller tab. As you can see that green on it, see how it changes? Well, in person, if you see the video I shared on my page earlier today, you can see how that green changes on the top of this. It's freaking hot in tiller tab. Maybe if I turn off this light, we might can see. There you go. Now you can see a little bit of that green, that yellow tip. This thing is freaking awesome right here. So anyways, playing around with that. We got one more to show you. It's a new smoke color I came up with today. I kind of like it. I'll be throwing it at that tournament. Mr. Matthew Hale. I got to tell y'all a Matthew Hale story. Y'all hold on a minute. Alright, let me see if we need light on this or not. Alright, this is a smoke color. As you can see, it's transparent, a smoke color with a lot of blue flake in it and a lot of silver flake in it. I'm going to turn the light off, see if it gets any better for you. It's pretty wicked looking. So we dumped this in our sticks, and we also dumped this in our 5-inch flukes. If you have to throw a 5-inch fluke, you need to get some. These things are freaking hot right here. But this is a new smoke color we throw down on. A lot of blue to this. This is just a really good working color. What up, Nick? I got you, Matthew. What up, Mr. Mark Gibson? Thanks, Eric. Whoever said badass, appreciate it. I missed your comment. What about Yimmy Yimmy Roll Tide, baby? Roll Tide. Alright, so anyways, that's what we're throwing down. Coop is going to pour that bluish smoke color into tads too. Yes, Brian. Also, Brian, don't forget, it's not just clear water. I'm telling you, dump that color into whatever murky water you're in, and you're going to have match the hatch. I'm telling you, just do it. It works. Yes, Michael, it would. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Frank. Alright, so the Matthew Held story. As y'all know, we got our fun tournament coming up. The 24th, it's like next weekend, at Lake Lavon in Big, Texas. I got the info posted. I also got a thing you need to click on if you're going, so we can kind of get a little bit of a head count. But that'll be next weekend. It's a fun tournament. $50 a boat, 2 persons in a boat. Normal, simple rules, nothing outrageous, simple. It's going to be fun. Now, we canceled our big major tournament that we do every year. We canceled it for this year, and we're doing this fun tournament just to get everybody out fishing and having a good time. Now, here's the funny part. Matthew Held made our last tournament, drove long, long ways. And that was our major tournament. Well, guess what? This year he's coming down for our fun tournament for this year at Lake Lavon. So he's going to drive over, how long is it, Matthew? Like 10 hours or so for drive time? He's going to drive 10 hours to come fish a fun tournament. Not a lot of money in it, just to have fun. Because it's us group of JR Custom Lures people throwing down. It's going to be a blast. So just that much more reason you should make it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a 25 count boat count limit. So after we hit 25 boats, we're done. Now if we get 27, we'll bend the rules, you know. But nothing crazy. But 10.5-hour drive. There you go. Yeah, you can dump it and go. You ready? So anyways, just to go have a good time. So that's the kind of people that's coming to this tournament. So I'm telling you, it's well worth the time and effort to try to make it. It's just going to be a blast. There's simple people fishing this tournament, nothing crazy, and it's a whole lot of fun. So y'all come join us the 24th, which is like next weekend, Lake Lavon. Go in there and click that you're going so we got an idea on head count, because guess what? We're going to serve some food after we get done and have a little good time. So make sure you do that if you're going, please. I can put another couple of minutes on it. I'm heating up course shot for the Fire Tiger, and Coop is kicking butt on some tiller tads. Oh, we got tiller tad info. Y'all sit down, hold on your britches. What up, Mr. Darrell? Mark saying come get me. So tiller tad info. What up, Camp with a K. We got our normal tiller tad, which is like, I don't know, 6.5, almost 7 inches. It is freaking bad. It works. Now, we've had a lot of requests to make a longer tiller tad and a smaller tiller tad. So, due to popular demand, we're finna make another tiller tad. So, this next tiller tad will be the smaller version of the tiller tad. I'm having to think so I don't burn Coop up over here in the corner. So y'all be ready for that. I promise within a week or so we're going to have a smaller version of the tiller tad. Still with the great same action, throwing that Bait Plastics 212 into it to get the action of that bait that we're looking for. But yet in a smaller bait, you can get a little more finesse with it. What up, old Daniel Wood? Now, we also got another trick up our sleeve. It's all up here right now. So, Once I process it from here to an actual form, I'll keep you posted. Let's just say it has a general to do with wacky rigging. We kind of like that wacky rigging. We're going to try something with this wacky rig idea and see what we can do with it. So y'all be ready for that one too. What up, Mr. Chris? Anybody doing good fishing today? Give me some good fishing stories. I know somebody got something. Looks good, bro. What? They're fine. Keep on pouring. Hey, this is hot. Don't touch it. Alright, we're getting this orange up to temp to throw down these core shot fire tigers. I'm telling you, if you do not have these in your boat, you're missing out. And a hint, I promise at Lake Levon, I'll be throwing those. Not yet, Daryl. We're working on it, buddy. I promise. We're working on it, Daryl. We actually spent a little time out of the shop today doing a little, I don't know, what you call it? Race car prepping. We'll call it sponsor prepping. I don't know. Luckily, you know, we ran into a lot of friends and family and all that good stuff. So we've been able to put together a pretty good little setup here that we're working on for Coop for his race car for next year. I'd say within a month or so, we'll be working on the car. We got our hands on what we want to set up and all that good info, and things are coming together for it. So y'all be watching. I did start Coop a race page. We will get that updated and published here soon. But that's side info for you there.
I might go get a drink.
You gonna go get a drink? All right, go and get you a drink. I'm gonna put your stuff back in here. Throw a little warm to it. All right, let's check this orange, see where we're at. We's hot, baby. We's hot. All right, so what I'm gonna do is let these sit in here and chill for about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna start pouring some core shot Fire Tiger. I'm gonna try to see if we can venture into some black and blue core shot, but we'll see how that goes. We're also throwing down on, of course, our Fishing All Out vise, our Fishing All Out chiller plate. So we can do these open pour molds. It really works well for that. And this vise is top notch. I love it. Great quality. Go look them up if you're in the market. And also make sure you're throwing bait plastics 212 when you throw down on some plastic, because I'm telling you, there's nothing on the market that compares. Great guys over there, really care a lot about what they're doing, and it pays. I'll turn on my compressor. There we go. Little racket, we'll have some air. Oh really, Brian? We'll have to check that out. That's awesome. See what I done missed up here. Awesome, Frank. Mr. Matthew Hale done laid into a 3-pound 9-ounce. Come on. Put it on the table, it's better. Lay it across there. Hey, you got one. He's trying to get away from it. He's trying to get away already. Alright.
Is it okay if it's like...
What's up, Mr. Paul? Yep, it's fine. Let me read what you got, Matthew. All right, Matthew, send me a message so I know I do it, buddy. You know me, I'll forget. I like it, Jesse. Oh, awesome, Brian. We'll have to go hang out over here one night, Brian. When you're out in this area. I know you come out here sometimes. Alright, let's get ready to drop some Fire Tiger core shot. Like I said, this is a wicked nasty color. Really does well. I'm reaching around your feet, and whenever you put those on the tray, you should be ready to go for your next one because I already warmed it up. We're going to start with the outer, which is a very light colored green with black flakes. Maybe y'all can see that. That's our outer. Throwing down in an AI mold. Awesome, Brian. Yes, Daryl. There were some in there I got to check out for sure. Alright, so throwing down on the AI mold. Once you get this thing set up, get your rods in. Throw your outer in. You want to hold about a 20-second count on it. If not, you'll end up with dents in it. This is only on the AI mold that I have found that works. Check them on the chair, Bubba. They cool better like that?
Yeah, I guess.
You say, yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, you can't have that, Brian. Alright, there's your outers on the core shot. Let it set up for a second. I am running my chiller plates with ice on them tonight, so they are getting cold, son. They're getting cold. Throw a little salt in there. You'd have thought I was making a beer cooler. Yes. Salted it. With a little hot, as soon as it cures out, we're going to pull these. We'll pull our centers out, and we'll go in with dropping the cores in. Like I said, we'll run this a couple of times, then I want to switch over to some black and blue. Rumor has it it's a really good color at this lake coming up, so you might throw it on for 30 seconds because you took a little bit. It'll be ready. Be ready, Freddie. You trying to keep your drink cold on the fishing all out chiller plate cool? It works very well for that too. Alright, we should be good to rock and roll. Hopefully y'all can hear. I'll sit down here, maybe y'all can see a little bit better what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to bust this apart. All I'm doing is taking my rods out of the center of this, which is basically looking like that. Pull the rod out. Now you got a core down the center to drop your other color. Again, these are AI core shot molds. I love these. They're a very good mold. Great quality. They take that Bait Plastics 212 very well. Most of the color you're seeing out of here and a lot of the flake is also from Bait Plastics. They do sell that as well. Also, just a FYI, if you're into making molds, that is also where I get my mold making material, is Bait Plastics. They got some of the best mold making material you can buy, I promise. I have used a variety of types. The particular type and brand that they carry at Bait Plastics is an amazing mold making two-part. Does very well. Setup time is short, and it's a great rubber once you're done. What I did there was I trimmed the end of that off. Sometimes when you pull these off, the main doesn't get a clean cut. You do want to make sure you got a clean cut. If not, when you go in with that core, it won't put the core through. It'll just be blank in the center. Alright, so we're ready to rock and roll. Drop these back in this fishing all out vise. Lock her down. We're going to kick Coop out of the way for just a second. tight quarters right here. You gotta be careful with this hot plastic. Make sure you at least got some gloves on, some shoes on. Don't be silly because you're gonna get burned, son. Put it in for more. Do like a minute on it. Pull it out halfway or so. Alright, so we're gonna drop the cores in. Just a good amount of pressure on it. You know, make sure you hit every open pocket on there. Not no wait time or anything else. Just hit it and go. Y'all see Coop struggling? Should we let him keep struggling or help him out? Oh, he done got it. Show us what's up. Once I get that core in, I'll throw 30 seconds on it microwave just to kind of keep it warm.
Ice cream on those frozen plate things.
Oh, those frozen deals. We should try that. We should try making ice cream on the Fishing All Out chiller block over here. What's the temp on it, Coop?
60.
Fishing All Out chiller block after he poured, sitting on 60 degrees. Is it working? Alright. Drop this ice and we're good to go. Eric, you always taking a shower. I think you're going to go get cookies. Alright, remember what I said, keep steady pressure, you'll end up with some blanks. There's a blank, you see it right here? It only shot part of it. Definitely fishable, but we won't throw it in the bag. You just be ready, because that happens on a core shot. Make sure you're nice and hot. Make sure you got good steady pressure. And roll with it. Here's the one that did good all the way through. Core shot fire tiger, baby. You can't go wrong. Alright, so just like that. We'll start with our number one. I like to throw a little worm oil on. Makes it a little easier to get them out of the outer core once you're ready. Ready to rock and roll? Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Alright, do a little quick stir. We want to make sure that flake comes back up to the top. And we're ready to drop the outers. Trying to hold that 20-second count on it. Sometimes you gotta go more, sometimes you gotta go less, just depending on how quick it's cooling it. And there we go. How's it working, son? Well, y'all ain't saying nothing. Comments ain't moved in 30 minutes. What y'all doing over there? Just because Eric left to go take a shower don't mean y'all gotta get quiet. Mark, what you laughing at, cowboy? Alright, we are almost set up and ready to pull these. What is Shell Shack, Brian? Ammo or what? We in Texas, we always need ammo. Matthew Hale, Coop is pouring that smoke blue color I showed you at the beginning of the night. He's pouring it in Tiller Tads. You get that open pour going on. Awesome, Daryl. Yeah, Jesse, it sounds good. Alright, here we go. Let's bust these bad boys open. So again, 24th, next weekend, Lake Lavon. We're going to blast off at sunrise. We're going to come in at 3 p.m. It's going to be a heck of a fun tournament. Be a lot of cool people there. A lot of locals that didn't get to make it to our regular kind of tournaments. So it's going to be kind of fun. Y'all make it if you can. $50 entry, 2-man team, $50 a boat. There are some people going to be there that know that lake very well. Not to discourage you, but to tell you, bring your A game. Some of these old boys don't play that's going to it. They're good at that lake. But win or lose, I assure you it's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, now there's wind. Let's drop that door. The only reason why I started this solid color with no flake is to mix that heat up. You want that heat to be consistent, not just on top, not just on bottom. So we kind of give it a little swirl. Make sure it's good to go. That one felt like it didn't push one of them. So we'll probably have one short on the first setup there, and that's okay. Probably have enough to do core shot, maybe a couple more times, and then we're going to switch out. We'll do something a little different. All right, Matthew Hale. Ow, I got you, Mark. Just so you know, Mark Gibson there is going to be on pro staff. He's pretty much there now. Just hadn't made it official yet. He's always helping in the background, doing a lot of odds and ends. Helping develop a few baits, coming up with some great ideas, which helps put y'all on fish, which does exactly what we want to do. Make y'all catch fish. So, be looking for it to be official, but he's basically there now. He's a good addition to the team. Going to be able to help us change a lot of things and do a really good job. So be watching for him. He's coming. Alright, so there is core shot 1. It actually went through and did well. Now, y'all seen the one that it didn't go all the way through? Here's the other things that it does. See that one that didn't go through? Well, when you flip it over, it went all the way down the back side. So there's 2 bad ones there. So just keep in mind it happens. Don't care how good you are, you're going to blow one out. Just hold on to your britches, cowboy. So we'll get these oiled back up. What's wrong, bro? Oh, I heard you go. I said, what's wrong, bro? Get these metal rods back in. Boom, we're good to go. A lot of people ask how you get on pro staff. One reason why I said that just then. We don't do a typical pro staff, fill out your application and all that. We've done it before. And we also, just FYI, if you're new, you're not into fishing yet or what have you, we don't do good with the, hey, I really like your baits, can I be a pro staff? And you've never fished our bait before. So just know that we go through a list of people, that's usually people that's been on our page, been a part of us for a while, you know, had some development to get us to where we're at. We're not looking for award-winning, amazing things. We're looking for the individual inside. So that's a lot of what we do when we go choose a pro staff member to add to our list of people. We're not looking for how amazing you are at catching fish. What can you do for us as a person, you know? And that's what we're really looking for. If you don't have the heart and the mindset behind what we do, you're not even in the qualifying for thinking about it. So just keep that in mind. Don't send a guy a message and say, hey, I really like your baits, I'm going to be on pro staff. You never fished them before. Put a little thought behind your process. Good question, Daniel. Yes, there are, but very difficult to get your hands on it. So like some of you big manufacturers, they produce something, they put so many copyrights on it that you can't really get to their level. Smart on their side, but at the same time it's bad because a lot of the people that are in the market I'm in are super smart. Not that I am, but I'm saying there are some smart guys out here. And they find ways to do what you have done in a different manner. And usually it's better because these guys have took it to a whole different test level than some of your big manufacturers. So when you're in the world for customizing, it's way different. It's not like going to your superstore and buying a pack of 9,000 for 50 cents. It's a whole different ball game. So a lot of these guys put a lot of mindset in behind what they're building and their product. So there are some out there, but it's hard to get your hands on. A lot of guys do a custom pour with these things and come up with their own custom molds in order to get that effect. Sometimes if y'all see when I pour a tiller tad, it's not quite a core shot, but just like the fire tiger I showed you earlier, the green's hard to see unless the orange is behind it just right or you get a light behind it. That's the similarity of a core shot. Now if you want a natural, per se a natural style bait, that's where you get that natural ability. If it looks too much like a computer produced it, it's going to look just like that and not so natural. So that's where a lot of that crazy stuff comes from. Alright, we got the outers in. We'll let it set for a minute. Wet our whistle because I'm yakking too much. Here's a question for all of y'all on here. So, alright, tiller tad right now. I mean, hell, we'll throw a tape on one if you want. Give me one of them amazing tiller tads you made. Right here. Here's a Coop amazing tiller tad. So let's just stretch this bad boy out on this tape. Now, if we was to, really link it out, we're at 7.5 inches. If you just really want to, let me see if I can find something good to show you. About 7.5 inches if you want to really link it out. Now, that's not how a curl tail usually fishes. So here we're about 5 1/4 on this tiller tad. Now, when we go shorter, how easy, Anthony, if y'all want to know an amazing man right there, Anthony is an amazing man. That dude got more talent than all of us put together. He is wicked. He is wicked cool. I study his his work just so I can get good info. Alright, so anyways, back to the tiller tab, Anthony. I need that Spice Girls, Anthony, so I can get rolling here. If we go shorter on this tiller tab, because that's going to be the next big thing that we're going to throw up. What, Mr. Tyler from Lake Cairo? If we go shorter, where do we want to go? Do we want to do this ribbon at 4 inches? Or do we want to go like 3.5? Y'all keep me posted on what y'all are thinking. A 4-inch or a 3.5 on a small tiller tab. Because it's coming at you quick. I'd say this week we're going to start working on this theory of the smaller tiller tab. Now, I'm telling you, when you get that small finesse side of things, that's where it's going to be. The big tiller tab has just showed how amazing it is and the amount of fish that y'all catch on it. So we decided to go ahead, let's produce it out in a smaller bait. Then we'll hit the larger side bait. Chris Harris, you know better than that. You know I'll be working off of your recipes, Chris. When you go live, Chris, I got the quick snap going on, boy. I'm just snapping shots left and right. Until I get going on that grill, Chris, I'm just dreaming about you right now. I got to get that grill going. And then that's when you bait making right there, boy. That's when you really got it going on. Shoot. That man can do it old school. All right, Daryl, appreciate it. 4 1/4. 4 inches on Mark, 4 inches on DDW. 3.5. I see 1, 3.5, and floating, he said. We got another little trick up our sleeve on the floating portion. And as y'all know, they make an additive. You can add the plastic to make it float. Here's the downside to that. When you add that additive, it changes the color of your bait drastically. I mean, huge. I know, Harris, you need to. That's why I'm stuck here making, these same old tiller tads and these. You got the scissors, good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you good. Keep them. I got a pair. These same old tiller tads and these core shots, because I'm looking for a new recipe. Harris, come on now. Harris Coop gonna start dirt tracking next year. We're building a car this year, so you better be ready for him. He's gonna be crazy man on the track. You know how them rookies are. They already won. They ain't even got on track yet. Alright. So we all ready to drop the cinnamon in here. We'll pop it. Open this up. This will be our last core shot of Fire Tiger. And then we're rolling on to maybe black and blue. Black and blue, like I said, rumor has it, is going to be a great color at Lake Lavon. At that tournament coming up on the 24th. I hope all y'all make it to it, because it's going to be fun. That's right, Harris. Black and blue for life, baby. She said, get it, Coop. Anthony, you bring it, buddy. I'll hook you up. Not a problem. Oh, Anthony and Chris, they good guys. They also make baits. We like to give each other hell, so. Chris is probably the worst guy, because he races really good. Used to, when we had a racing deal, we all got online. We'd race live for y'all. Yeah, Harris was usually the one winning. That's why we banned him. We kicked him off the page and all. He was too good at that stuff. But Harris is kind of old. He's been around the track a time or two. I can promise you that. He know all them tricks and stuff. Us young fellers don't know. Alright, so black and blue core shot coming up next. I think it's going to be killer. Hey, Anthony, I'm telling you, I'm finna throw on some Spice Girls. You better back up, player. You see me get them Anthony earbuds on, them big old things going on, y'all gonna know Spice Girls is playing up in here. That's right, Mark. You ain't first, you're last, baby. Hey, Daryl, that is something in the soon making, I promise. Chris said he had a few laps for sure. I'm just picking on you because I like you, Harris. You my dog. We might have to call you up for some backup at the track, Harris. figure out what that trick is to get that card to turn. He gonna run the limited modified, Harris. So it'll be a straight regular chassis, front to back, cut at the rear end. You gotta have the regular stock setup as far as where your spring's set up on your rear end. So if that gives you any input of how much of a pain in the ass this is gonna be. We're starting him out in a junior class. You ready, Harris? You gotta hear this part. I like that, Daniel Wood. Here's the tricky part, Harris. You gotta come in here with a in the junior series, you gotta come in here with a 305, Harris. That's right, I said a 305 in the junior class. And then next year he can go up to a 350. You ever try to make a turd go? That's what making a 305 is doing, making a turd go. Where you at, kid? This morning? What's the temp right now? That's hot. What am I touching? You didn't burn that. You good. I think it's fine. As long as you're starting to go. Yeah, Harris. Basically, it's a street stock with a modified body. It's kind of crazy. As far as sanction, I mean, it's just a limited modified. That's the sanction that they call it. You know, the class. As far as sanction, we're gonna run it one track. So he can get used to that track, and of course we can get used to setup on a car that's so weird like that. I don't know, Anthony. I'm gonna have to get Harris in here on this one. Exactly, Harris. It's gonna be the same thing. You pull the two plug wires. But it's going to go, it just so happens that his grandpa owns a hot rod shop. So, if anything can be done to the 305 to make it hustle, his grandpa going to get it done. Nice, Jesse. Nice, Brian. We'll have to keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. Alright, what are we doing? We're doing black, blue core shot. Y'all want to do black and blue core shot, or y'all want to do black and blue swirl on stingers? Tell me what you want to do. We're going to throw down on it right quick. Right, Daniel? It's going to be a ton of fun. We'll be learning a whole lot. So y'all be watching, because like I said, I got this little race page going. We'll put updates on it as soon as we get rolling. First, we're going to build the car, so he's got a lot of fun ahead of him to do that part. There's two with a core. There's one with a swirl. All right, Anthony has challenged me. All right, y'all hold up. I see more cores than swirls so far. But here's what happened. Mr. Anthony, which he my top dog, I look up to him, he good dude. Mr. Anthony said that the black and blue swirl is much better. He said much better. Y'all know that's just tempting when you do that, Anthony. Alright, I'm seeing a couple more swirls come in. We're pretty damn close right now. Daryl said a core. Alright. Y'all know what I'm fixing to do, right? If I get bucked up to a challenge, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to back these cups down to a little bit smaller. Anthony knows I'm playing with him too. Alright, Anthony said a core shot will just blend in. Anthony, I love you, bro. You know that. But you know you just challenged me to make a hell of a core shot on black and blue. And then Harris, all right, y'all both doing it. When both bait, game on. That's what it is. Game on. So here we go. Y'all know what the black and blue swirl looks like. Black and blue swirl looks amazing, but we've been challenged to the black and blue core shot as to whether it's going to bang or not. and outbang a stinger in a swirl. So I'm gonna mix up a small batch. How you doing? Did you need something?
Yeah, ran out of color.
Ran out of color? What you want to do? It's hot right now. I'm gonna chuck them up here. I got to burn my fingers.
I'm gonna do my car color.
What, black and green?
No, white. No, but still blue. Highlight in it.
Gotcha.
This,
I'm hearing Coop's color. Y'all bear with me just a minute.
like this color with a whole bunch of blue highlight in it. And then I want like probably white-ish color.
Alright, so what Coop is challenging himself here is to do his race car colors. So, easy, Anthony. So, we're going to grab that baked plastic again, but this time we're going to go with the 242. Ultra clear, low odor. Why? He's going to put a lot of flake in this bad boy. So I want as much clearness as I can. So I'm going to grab that baked plastics 242. And we're going to get it on. I'm going to throw this in there for Coop. Let it get the temp. And then turn him loose, boy. He's going to come up with a color. Alright. Now we got probably 5-6 minutes. Oh, Anthony, no sir. You can't pearl the core. Not blue pearl. Tyler, he finna throw down a crazy color. I don't know what he finna do, but it's in resemblance to his race car. Old school tab right here. I like that, Daniel. Alright, so for this particular challenge that my other proteges have challenged me to, y'all keep in mind, I look up to both these guys. They're great guys. They do hella nice plastic. And this is pretty typical of us to talk shit. So, anyways, we're going to throw down on the core. Awesome, MZ. Appreciate you, brother. Alright, so anyways, we're going to throw down on the core. Black and blue. Black and blue, so we got to make it crazy, ridiculous. Just because my boys just challenged me. So which one we can get better? Like small blue? Or you like big blue? You got this blue. This blue. This is the fine blue. What is this? Purple?
It's like navy blue.
Neighbor to that, and then we got a little bit of that. We're thinking. Easy, Anthony. I'm only master because I watch you and Chris. Y'all are like my weekend watchers. I get on there and spy on what y'all been making.
How would I get like a white
A white what?
race car, I want like a white base. And then I want like a more blue accent and kind of less greeny accent.
So, throw down with
But
white.
for the color, I want this with a whole bunch of blue, like blue.
The only way to get white is with white color.
So just
So if I was you,
about
if I
the
wanted white, I would go with a white base with white pearl in it to make it pop. And then I'm going to put, what colors the other two? Blue? What are the other two colors?
blue,
White?
like this.
Okay. You can always use this to accent and use this blue to go in. So you use more blue and less of this to accent your white. To get your white. There's not, this is the only other thing that's close. Or you do white and you put green pearl to make the white turn green. That's probably what I do because that's the only way to get white. We don't have like white flake, you know. Alright, probably 5-6 minutes. Coop is throwing his project together in his mind, and we'll go from there. Hey, Daryl, that's a good idea, Daryl. We need to do a tequila core. I think that would be freaking hot. That tequila that we threw down, Daryl's been on my butt for probably 2 years now to do it. I finally threw it down. Looked really, really hot. But I think in a core would be pretty bad, Daryl. We're going to have to give that a shot. See where it comes out. Alright, the old blue and black core shot for the challenge. I gotta come up with something good. You got other people's watching me now. I gotta make it hot. Y'all don't be looking now, Chris. I know you right. You taking pictures, ain't you, Chris? Alright. Let me see what we can work up here. I'm waiting on my baked plastics order to come in. They got a little bit of my blue flake I need. So we'll be a little throwed off on this one. But we're gonna make it happen. Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make it happen. Let's see. I almost like, Anthony, I almost like you're putting a little blue highlight in that black, but I ain't gonna do it just because you said to. So I'm a pain in the butt like that. I got you, Harris. Harris, if you like me when you're watching them screens when everybody's live, you can't see nothing. All I'm doing is waiting on Anthony over there with his little headphones. I know Spice Girl's going down. It's all good then. We used to play music on here and Facebook got mad at us. Quit letting us do that. Now we have a temp, boy. You up to temp, Coop? Pull in, make your color. It's hot. So pull them fast, you can trim them later. Alright. I know it, Harris. Me neither. I gotta put it on big screen somewhere. That's why I got 2 TVs in here so I can see it. Okay. I got focus now. You got everything you need, Coop? Because it's about to get real. I'm gonna have to get focused. I might lose control. I'm thinking here. I've got a color up here I ain't used yet. I bet Anthony's got one of these colors too. I think tonight I just might use it. I think that might be what I need to get through. Harris, you better write this down because I don't know how it's going to come out. I'll show y'all the difficult color first. This is the challenging color. What, yours? You got it? You got it, cowboy?
You think I'll be left over this when you're done?
I can give you all that because I think I'm running with this. If you like that.
Sure.
Won't you use that? Yeah, I'm sure. What you talking about, Willis?
You get more of that ammo? This color?
I got more coming in, yeah. Blue gold color shift. Hey. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Harris. But I ain't even throwing it down, Harris. I ain't even doing it. Alright, this is the hard color. This is the black core. Typically I have to count this out, but not when we do black core on this. We're just going to load it up. We're going to load it up. I can tell you though, make sure you get enough black or you ain't going to get enough pop in it.
How'd you do ultra clear for me?
Because you're going to have a lot of flake in it and I want it to pop. Your game plan is to have mucho flaco. Alright, so that's all there is to the core. Pretty simple, nothing special. Now is when it gets a little bit trickier. We're going to have to heat this up because it's not quite where it needs to be, but we're going to run with it to get our colors to it and then see what we got because I'm that confident. Pearl white. That's the plastic I ordered from Chris. Get his recipes. Hey, did you shake it good? Okay. Alright, so we're done with the black. Let's get on with this blue. And we're just going to start straight off the bat throwing down some pearl. Throwing the pearl to it. Yeah, we're gonna have to throw some heat on there so I can make it out. But I think that's where we're gonna go with it. Let Coop get in here. Anthony, I just noticed that. I dropped my one normal in and went, whoa, what? Yep. It's that old man experience, too. Alright, we're going to drop a minute on this, get it over. I knit it, and then we'll finish mixing that color.
It's like my race is
I got you, Chris. Huh?
It's like my race is
Yes, it was close. Like a sexy shag color. Which one is, Harris? If you're talking about that pearl I dropped in, boy. And instead of using that big dipper, you better use a little dipper, I'm just saying. It's tough. But I think it's going to come out okay. We ran it in a big cupper, so we good. Much better? Let's just go this a little bit. Yeah, you can close something so it opens it right back up. Alright, there we go.
It looks like the starting of it.
Starting with what? Oh, yeah. I got you. Alright, we got a little bit of bubble on here. This is strictly just from me. Got nothing to do with the bait plastic. So, we pulled in bubble. And I think we're going to be right. Now when I add my flake, I'll be able to see exactly where I'm at. Because remember, on the outer core, you got to be very light in order to get your center to show. So now we're going to flake the fire out of it. Huh? Yeah, I got tired of flip-flopping. Oh, it's going to be hot, I'm just saying. Oh, honey. I got to get that, Anthony. Oh, we good. We good. We're ready to rock and roll. I don't even need no black color or blue color. We good. Alright, so y'all know I ain't normal, right? I got some issues up in here. So here we go. This is usually when you go too far. You add a little something, something, it don't work out real good. But I think it's going to be fine, so y'all just bear with me. Bear with me. Alright. There we go. Use it all, bro. Dump that whole cup. Alright, we're going to bring this back up to temp, get both of them where we want to be, and we're going to drop a core. Y'all ready?
Dump it?
Yeah, just dump the whole thing in there. I got more coming. Alright, well, let me wet my whistle, boy. Butter, blue, golden, grub. What y'all talking? Y'all done lost me. I must be looking at the wrong page y'all go to. I have to check that out. I ain't even heard, seen of it. You took your buzz off that color, bro. You killing me, Harris. You're killing me. Is it working like you want? There you go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and load this core up. And we're going to be ready for it. Add a little more white or a little more green. All right, here we go.
Like almost perfect. Just need a tiny bit.
He said it's almost perfect. Gotta love it when it's almost perfect. The Kool-Aid, baby! That blew my mind, somebody using Kool-Aid. Perfect, good to go.
Looks like my right color.
Alright, we're about ready. We'll let Coop get his loaded up. And then we're going. Get ready to dump these cars.
That's
Exactly. Alright, come at you, Coop. Oh, I knew them bubbles would work for me. You see that? They all jumped on top and said, here, come on, get me now. And bubbles turn to foam, you good to go. Alright, we ready, cowboy? We finished up the outers. See where we at. Again, we're dropping on the AI molds. So keep a little pressure on them before you get ready to pull them. Getting wild with the exotics. Hey, it didn't look bad at all. The Kool-Aid was pretty cool, but I ain't doing it. Ain't happening. Exactly. Run the defrost. It wasn't too bad. It's just because I was over there stirring like a madman. I felt challenged and was ready to roll with it. What about Kyle Dunsmore? There's a man right there fishing all out. That's where I get my vice at, my big chiller plate. Get her done, son. Look that old boy up. He'll hook you up. Tell him I sent you. No, don't do that. He'll charge you double. Good guy. Good product. Alright, outer's in. Kyle, you gonna be at that tournament next weekend? What up, Mr. Kobe? Alright, so the challenge is about to go down as soon as we get this core. Now, if I fail, y'all just better back this up and rewind it or something, and we'll do something else. Anthony, just explain how that happened. I'm just curious to know. Was it Spice Girls or was it what was in the other cup you was drinking? I'm not sure I could have wasted that. I'd have had to, I don't know, suck on them plastic worms or something. Get the good stuff out of it. Awesome, Kyle. We'll be ready for you. It's going to be a good one, man. Alright, we're going to drop that air bicep fishing all out. We're ready to pull these. Get ready to drop a core in. Oh, yeah. Coop trying not to cut his finger off there. Anthony, you and Harris need to see the outer. There's the outer. It looked dark, don't it? Watch this. Watch this. I think we got it. Maybe. Huh?
So the last tournament with your finger.
Oh, you talking about Kyle? Coop trying to talk about me cutting my finger off on trolling motor at the last tournament.
Because then he backed you in.
Ain't happening. No, Brian backed me in. Ain't nobody backing me in this year but me. Don't cut another finger off. Every tournament, somebody gets injured. It was Tommy the first year, me the second. It ain't gonna be me this year. I'm just saying. So somebody be ready. 'Cause somebody always gets hurt. Killing me, Anthony. I need to be in your shop when you're working. It'd probably be fun just hanging out and watching. Hey, be careful flopping it over and hitting something. Alright, here we go. Down 3 more left. They're cooling off quick on me because I'm dragging ass.
That look like Coca-Cola.
Yes. Sexy shag color. Alright, let's drop this core and see where we're at. Got it? You're good. Hit start. Hit start. Yeah, this black.
That one the lights on.
Alright, so here we go. Clean up my black right quick, and we're going to have a core going in. Alright, cores are in. It's all about sitting and waiting now. Let's see what we got. It could be a total fail. We're finna find out. Anthony, you're killing me. You got to set it down sometimes. Eric, my trolling motor is a direct wire. It's all inside. Nothing is available to unplug. It's hard mounted. But it's got an on and off switch. But I don't always turn it off because I'm the one crawling across it. So I know to step over it. Just so happened somebody else backed me into the water. It was dark. I was in a hurry. I stepped across it and it got my finger. I think it was this finger. I don't remember. This finger. Got my finger. But it's all good. I still got the rest of it here. I can pick my nose just good. Everything's fine. Yeah. Chris said he was hating live. Poor Anthony. Damn it, Anthony. They're dark. I'm thinking now. Thinking. Alright. We're going to take that same damn color and we're going to swirl it now. Anthony might have got me on this one. I might have lost out. Let's see, that one's bad. Alright, so here's the core. Black and blue. It's a very quiet black and blue. Let me zoom in. I'm checking it out on a big one. It's hard to see that black. So Anthony might have got me on this one. Let's take this same color while we're here playing. And let's swirl it right quick before we gotta get off of here. I'm not gonna do nothing to the colors. All I'm gonna do is transfer over to a double and shoot it with a swirl. And a stinger and see where we're at. Keep swirling, swirling. I'm gonna have to try it that way, Anthony. Cause it went south, son, it went south. Exactly, Kyle. We've done some changing and modifying, I promise. But ain't nobody backing me this year, only me. Y'all just gonna have to wait your asses up. I'll be there in a minute. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna throw down on the challenge swirl. I think we're still hot enough. That I lost out on the core shot, I think. And we're gonna take the same color, not do nothing with it, and throw it in a swirl.
I'll be backing you out.
Coop said he'll back me out. Alright, so here we go. Let's see what we end up with here. Oh! I slipped off the holder. Had a little extra, so I wasted it in a laminate shot. See what it does. Chunks? It's all good. It's just in that heat. Have to get it more evened out. Let's see.
Only get one.
I think he was telling you, holla.
What?
Kyle, I'll probably cut both fingers off if you back me in. You know how that's going to go. It really was nothing he done. It's just you get in a routine. You know what you're doing when, and when somebody else puts you in, it kind of changes that routine up. And I think it's, yeah. We had a little ring ling ding over here. I didn't know what was going on.
Ow.
What happened? Did you hit that? Alright, so let's see. Hang on, Chris. I'm reading this again. Chris, you don't even want to know how many times I've had to fish those out of plastic. And I suck at fishing. But I had to fish them out, baby. Alright, Anthony, you might have won, Anthony. You may have won. Alright, let's do the best of those. Alright, just calm down, Anthony. Quit dancing the Spice Girls. I know you kind of won, but I ain't going to blast it out too loud. Alright, so this was in a laminate. Just playing around with it, right? We had a little extra, so we shot it. It's awesome blue. And it looks clear until you shoot it in a core shot and it don't work out. I'm just saying, Anthony. Alright, so here's in some swirls. Swirls are amazing anyways. So don't get your hopes up, Anthony. Same colors, shot in a swirl, and you got still have the transparent blue. I gotta say, the swirl looks badass in comparison to the core shot. So, here's your side by side. I'll give you a little bit on that, Anthony, just a little bit. Here's your side by side of the core and the swirl. So I think Anthony was right. The swirl looks amazing compared to the core. The swirl just came out really cool. core is just so dark on that blue you can't see the black. Yeah. I hear you, Anthony. I hear you over there laughing. Until I put whiskey in my plastic, you can't laugh, Anthony. I'll fish these all day long, but for the win, Anthony got it. It looks a hell of a lot better in a swirl. I don't care what camera you put it on. It just looks better. So Anthony won. Now moving on. There you go. The swirl is the bomb. Anthony, here you go. I mean, I'm just saying though, when we go back core, you know I gotta go back to the old Fire Tiger, baby. Get you done every time. That's the winner. That one works. All right, there you go. You won, Anthony. I ain't gonna talk to you for a week now, probably. Hey, what'd this go to? The empty one?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, y'all, guess what? We are pretty much wrapped this show up for today. It's 9:30, we're pushing bedtime. Again, Fishing All Out, go look them up. These air vices are freaking real. When you open porn, get her done, son. This big old bad boy right here will definitely chill it. I mean, we were sitting on 60 degrees earlier, pumping out plastic, so it works really, really good. Thanks, Anthony. We'll holler at you, buddy. The vise is killer. I know it looks overkill with this big thing, but I'm trying to stop a Mack truck, and I like it over here. So it looks really nice. It works well. Motor oil color. Tyler, I got one I've been working with. It's working pretty well. I have to do it again so y'all can see it. We sold it in a sale not too long ago. All right. I like it, Daryl. Alright, so anyways, look up my guys. Don't forget Ridge Runner rods. Look up DDW, some of the best rods you can use. I'm telling you, we throw them down on our boat all the time. It is my go-to rod for most all of them. I love it. Works very well, so go check them out, Ridge Runner rods. Mr. DDW. Don't forget, 24th, this next Saturday will be our tournament at Lake Lavon. I forgot the name of it. Little Ridge, I believe is the name of it. It's at the power plant. There's only one power plant. Y'all figure it out. $50 a boat, two-person boat. We're going to do pretty much most of the winnings will go back to, you know, all your payout money will go back to you in winning, but we will be paying for food. I think we're having, I don't know, some kind of dog sandwich. I don't know what it is, but hang out for it. It'll be fun. 3 o'clock weigh in. If you can come make it, please come make it. We got guys driving. I got one driving 10.5 hours away to make this tournament. So it's just going to be a lot of fun. Come fish it. There's going to be some good guys that are fishing this lake often that know it well. So if you think you can bump them, come on and do it because it's going to be a blast. Outside of that, we'll be live Friday night. Don't forget, make sure you like and follow the Facebook page. JRCustomLures.com is the website, but it stays sold out. We do all of our selling here. You can get our apparel on there and be looking for that. Yeah, got anything, Coop? He's going to say,
Race car.
He's worried about his race car. All right. Y'all look us up on Friday. We'll be live doing something. Don't quite know what yet, but it'll be fun. So look for us Friday night. Outside of that, y'all have a good rest of the week. Stay safe and go catch some hogs, baby. We'll holler at y'all later. Bye.